ADconX 5.0 brings you the latest Design Manager video tutorial. Design Manager is a tool that can simultaneously update multiple connections in Tekla model, based on applied design values, in real time. Let me show you the advantages of using the Design Manager. Retrieve multiple connections by phase from Tekla structures. With this, you can instantly view the following items. Connection status. In the Design Manager, connections are grouped according to connection code. Each connection then forms a subgroup based on similar primary member, secondary member, load capacity ratio, and limit state. Each of these groupings shall display a general status. At a glance, you can immediately see the calculated load and connection capacities of the retrieved connections. From the summarized status, formed under the subgrouped connections, you can instantly check and review the result of the calculation. By selecting connections, you can simultaneously apply the calculated load and connection capacities to your model, through the Apply button. Now, imagine if you are dealing with a number of similar connections. Applying calculated values would just be as easy as counting 1, 2 and 3. From the group status, you can easily view connections that needs to be designed. This will automatically perform calculation inside the Design Manager, regroup items that will be affected by the calculation, and apply the new values to the Tekla model. View the number of supported connections that were retrieved by the Design Manager. View unsuccessful connections. This covers the supported connections that were not retrieved due to the encountered errors on the connection ID and the unsupported macro or Tekla component that are not yet recognized in ADconX. Filter connection status to easily identify which connections are needed to be designed, needs verification or view past connection. Another great feature is that you can just select connections and let the Design Manager automatically create and save multiple ADconX files and place it on your chosen folder. How could it be more convenient than that? You can also generate and save multiple detailed reports for all the selected connections just by clicking the Report button. This can be viewed in PDF format. Now that you are already familiar with the features of the Design Manager, let me show you how to actually use it in ADconX 5.0. Let's get started. Make sure to open your model in Tekla Structures and your ADconX application. Click the Design Manager icon. This is the Design Manager window. The connections are divided into phases. Each phase contains the total connection count, which may vary when editing the model. For example, erase a part of the model. Click Get Phases button. This will refresh the list of connections listed above. Notice that connection count has been updated. Select the phase that you want to retrieve. Click Get Connections button. Please note that a maximum of 100 connections per phase are recommended for faster retrieval. ADconX is now retrieving information from Tekla structures. Retrieved connections are checked and calculated inside the Design Manager. Connections will then be grouped according to their similar properties, such as their primary member, secondary member, load capacity ratio, and limit state. These are the retrieved connections from Phase 1 and Phase 2. You can hide or show the collapsible panels to view other phases in the model. This is the connection header. This indicates the overall status of the connection code. This is the total number of connections having the same connection code. Click the arrow down button to view the grouped connections. Each row indicates grouped connections based on their similar properties. This contains the connection status for each row. Click to see the result of the check calculation. From here, you can design failed connections. You can also design failed connections by clicking the Design button across each row. Here, you can also apply connection capacities for each group. This header checkbox will enable you to select all the connections under this connection code. Apply connection capacities for the checked group. Click the total number of connections to view the beam marks used. Click the beam mark and locate it in Tekla structures by showing only the selected view. You can also save multiple ADX files. Select the destination folder. These are the created ADX files for the selected connections. Let's open another connection. Save ADX files. Double-click the file to view the connection. Click the Report button to save multiple PDF reports. Select Destination folder for the report. Notice that 2 reports were generated from the two-way connection. Click these buttons to filter connections based on their status. These are the failed connections. These are the connections for verification. These are the connections that has a past design calculation. Click to view connections that were not retrieved. These are the unsuccessful connections. Error message is displayed. These are the unsupported components, they are not yet recognized in ADconX. Thank you for watching the ADconX Design Manager video tutorial. For more information, please email info@adconx.com.